Because whereas most evil things you do not want to burn, you can burn this and kill it.
Oh.
Have you guys ever heard of the Skadegamutc?
Skadegamutc?
I'm sorry, what?
That's good. Skadegamutc?
Not the Scaramucci and not the Skadegamutc. The Skadegamutc.
What was the elephant TV show?
Skidamarink.
Sharon Lewis and Bram.
Yeah.
Points.
Points.
Points to the board.
So this is true evil.
True evil.
Can you spell that?
That is Skadegamutc.
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 It's ska. Ska is evil.
It's, yeah.
Pick it up.
Put it down.
Born from the corpse of a black magic shaman, the Skadegamutc is an undead monster known to haunt the Wabanaki tribes of the Quebec, Maine area of North America. Essentially, it is an evil sorcerer who refuses to die and comes back as a blood-sucking vampire ghost witch to haunt the night. In the daytime, a ghost witch looks like a corpse or a zombie. It is quite vulnerable when the sun is out and keeps in the shadows. It cannot be killed by weapons. The only permanent way to kill a Skadegamutc is to burn it until its only ashes scattered to the four winds.
What?
You gotta really burn it. You can't just singe it. You gotta really burn that thing all the way down.
You have to burn it, and then the ashes have to float away from all of each other.
Wouldn't it suck if it was like a no-wind day? You burn it, it's like, come on, little breeze, something, help me out here.
The ashes just stay in a pile and then slowly turn to a face. You're like, God damn it.
You gotta sit there and fan it. Like, come on.
That's
Start
what
kicking it around.
You just get a fan. You just get a fan. And just,
Or just this like shirtless like NFL fan just laying next to a fire going
What? Why is he shirtless in your world?
you also inhale that a little bit as you're doing that.
With the NFL fan? You certainly do.
It's called theater of the mind, imagination, mandana.
At night, it morphs. By the way, if you don't want to say Skadegamutc, you can call it just the Ghost Witch.
Thank God.
That's a lot easier.
So much easier.
It morphs into a ball of light and scours the land for prey. It is said that simply making eye contact or hearing the voice of the witch can even bring a curse upon those who hear it.
And this is at night.
Correct.
Okay. And during the day, it's a zombie?
During the day, it kind of hides in the shadows. It's like a vampire.
Okay.
It's like the European folklore of a vampire, but the Native Americans. It feasts on the blood and flesh of humans, mostly small groups traveling or hunting in the woods at night.
Wow.
The Ghost Witch attacks in two different ways. One way is to become undead during the burial and attack those who are part of the funeral.
Oh, man.
So as they're
That
doing
really
the
changes
funeral,
the event, doesn't it?
it just kind of comes out and attacks everybody.
I mean, You're like all sad about Bob being dead. It's like, oh God, here comes Bob!
Right. It's like,
You
that's a
thought wrong, motherfuckers.
You having to draw straws to see who's going to be a pallbearer? I'm not getting next to
I didn't even know Bob.
The coffin is rattling as I'm carrying it.
Angela, how does someone become undead prior to burial?
So an evil sorcerer or dark magic shaman, when it is killed, does not want to be killed.
Okay.
And will come back to life using black magic. So as soon as you kill it, it just doesn't want to be dead.
Gotcha.
Who does?
Yeah.
Same, right?
I understand this guy.
Yeah.
Another way that it can kill everybody is to fly around at night, waiting for someone who has fallen behind from a group within the woods. So if
Laggards.
someone's pouting, yes.
Yeah.
Classic.
Someone, what did you say? Somebody pouting? They're pouting.
No.
Like they're unhappy that they're
Just like kicking rocks behind like the main group. Like, damn it.
like
again.
a petulant 9-year-old who's like, they
Having
took
a
the Epcot and is
tantrum.
like, I wanted to go to Magic Kingdom. Like, nope.
Someone lagging behind.
And the Skadegamutc comes and goes,
Did you just call it a Skadegamutc?
Skadegamutc, gonna eat this little kid now.
So, Beulah Dark Cloud Tahamont of the Abenaki tribe told the story in 1903. An old shaman had died. He practiced black magic, and his people had buried him by placing him within the branches of a tree instead of in the ground.
So they are disrespecting this
It's
corpse.
very disrespectful,
Okay.
kind of throwing it up in the branches. After some time had passed, in this grove where the shaman was dangled to rest,
Come on. That was good expression.
disrespectful.
That's so great.
That was good description.
Dangled to rest is a great,
That was
weird,
excellent.
like, comedy black metal band would be
That was
dangled
fucking
to rest.
excellent. I don't know why the explosion of laughter after that.
Free until they cut me down.
thank you. A young Wabanaki couple decided to use the shelter of the tree to spend the night. As they sat in the light of the cook fire, full bellies, the woman began to examine their home for the evening. When she looked up, she saw dark figures hanging from the branches.
I'm sitting here rubbing my tub club. I'm thinking that chicken Alfredo you made was so delicious. Oh my God, what's that? Is that a shaman?
Is he dead?
Oh no!
These are Quebec Native Americans. What was that accent?
It's actually very close to that.
Oh.
Feeling very uncomfortable at seeing this, she asked what the figures were. They are only the dead of long ago, her husband said as he put his head down to rest and falls asleep.
What?
I like this guy.
Not disconcerting
Takes
at
it in
all.
stride.
He was just very tired, just wanted to go to bed.
He
Went
took
to
it in
sleep.
stride. He was like,
He's like,
yeah,
oh, those are just that's just the spirits of the dead going to take a little nappy nap.
Yes, he said they're only the dead of long ago and just said we need to just go to bed and get up in the morning and continue on our journey. He gave no fucks.
goddamn right.
Long story short.
Could have been super dark that night, though.
The wife suggested they stay up all night for safety, but her husband told her to get sleep and to not worry about it.
Why was move from
Yeah.
the tree not an option with these people?
just right underneath them. It's going to be fine.
That's where they built the fire.
Go over there.
Right? We either stay here all night or we stay up all night. Can we just go maybe to 20, 30 yards over there, not by the dead body tree?
Listen, the wife suggested this. The husband did not want to comply.
Classic.
Couldn't be buggered. He's
Classic.
like, I am just trying. I got to get up early.
He's very
I've got a
tired.
meeting.
The woman could not fall asleep, obviously, with these hanging black figures above them. She stared up at them as the fire subsided. Sure enough, as soon as the fire went out, she heard grotesque gnawing like teeth against bone.
Never good.
It was close, but she was too scared to move or figure out where it was coming from.
No!
She sat and listened to this crunching and smacking for what seemed like hours. Finally, she couldn't take it anymore and reached for her husband as dawn approached. He was sound asleep, and all of a sudden, the gnawing stopped. As the sun rose, she got the courage to move, and she motioned to wake her husband. He was dead. The whole left side of his body had been eaten, and his heart was gone.
That's rough.
She ran and ran until she found others to help and brought them back to his body. They did not initially believe her, thinking she murdered her husband and was making up some paranormal reason for his death.
And ate half of him.
And then they saw the dead shaman tied up above her husband's body. They took it down and unwrapped it from the black cloth to find its mouth and face covered in fresh blood.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
So anyway, this little piece in this box here, this is a piece of the Skadegamutc. So I think we need to burn this.